Well, Loki episode 3 is a little hard to judge. It is probably the best of the whole batch so far, but it paradoxically doesn't have more Loki than it should. That said, I think overall the story was very satisfying. It answered at least a few key questions and rectified, I think, the imbalance in the actors they focused on and the characters they focused on. And I was kind of prepared for a big twist. I didn't know the exact twist, but I was prepared that they were going to do a major twist through halfway through the season. Was it well accomplished? No, I think it felt a little out of nowhere, and the place they went to was like, oh, okay, we're going back here? All right, okay, that's an interesting choice. So overall, I'm very torn. It was quality-wise very strong, but I did feel in a lot of places it just felt like we're really forcing the plot to go in certain directions. That said, the acting was spectacular, and I did find this version of Kang finally actually very engaging and even kind of endearing. They kind of make Kang a little bit too human, but alright, that's an interesting choice. So I'm kind of torn. Should you see this? Yes, I think for what it is, it's very strong science fiction, but I think for what they're trying to do with the Loki story, kind of feels like many MCU films. They're telling a story, but really they're stalling for time to get to the other story to sell you another product. So it does feel like they could have resolved many more issues here, but they took the time to sort of have this interesting adventure, but they could have done it in a way and still gone to where they should have, and we'd have still half an episode left. But as it is, they're kind of stretching things to do it for a certain reason because of the phase issue. So overall, very engaging, very interesting. But if you're aware of the larger politics of the MCU and the way they construct these phases, it did feel like we're creating a false cliffhanger for no reason. So that was a little frustrating. So overall, I do recommend Loki still, but it does feel like what I feared is happening, that kind of getting lost in the larger MCU phase nonsense, and that's disappointing.